is April 14th, 1865.
Dear, you must hurry. We must not be late for our American cousin.
I know, dear.
I don't want to see that. Can I see Aladdin?
Robert, you can, but your father and I are seeing our American cousin.
As long as I can see Aladdin.
You can. You can finally relax and watch the play since General Lee surrendered, ending that terrible civil war just 5 days ago.
My efforts in the Civil War were great. I ended slavery in the South. I served my country since March 1861, and I still do until the day I die. My biggest accomplishment was ending the Civil War. I know, I'm excited to go to Ford's Theater as well.
Yes, it has been a while since we have gone due to the war. I just love Ford's Theater.
Ford's Theater was created by John T. Ford in 1861 when he leased out the First Baptist Church on 10th Street. And I've only had good things to say about Ford's Theater since this is my 12th visit until today. Come on, let's get into the buggy.
Yay, I get to be Aladdin.
I've had hatred for President Lincoln ever since he became president. My kidnapping was a failure, but not this time.
Here we are at the wonderful Ford's Theater.
I'm just so excited. I love Ford's Theater. Did you know this will be our 12th visit?
Yes, I remember, dear.
Today is the day.
What will Miss Harris think of my hanging on to you?
She won't think anything of it. I didn't know this at the time, but those were my last words ever spoken at 10:15 p.m.
I handed a note to the usher to gain entry into the president's box, and waited until the funniest part in the play when the crowd roared with laughter. I shot the president blink in the head. Rathbone tried to keep me from escaping, so I pulled out a knife from my pocket and stabbed him. I jumped from the box and fractured my fibula, and somehow managed to run across the stage and escape on my horse into the night.
I'm an army surgeon doctor, and I examined Lincoln and declared his wound was mortal and impossible to recover from. Myself, Taft, and King carried Lincoln across the street in a boarding house called the Hutchinson House and laid him on a bed. The vial began at the Hutchinson House. Lincoln died from a bullet wound to his brain at 7:22 a.m., April 15th, 1865. He was 56. Mary and his children were not present.
England, Virginia, as I was killed by Union soldiers 12 days after I killed Abraham Lincoln.
Ford's Theater today. On June 9th, 1893, the front part of the building collapsed, killing 22 clerks and injuring another 68. It was unused until 1918. The theater reopened January 30th, 1968, with a gala performance. The Peterson's House and Ford's Theater are preserved together as Ford's Theater's National Historic Site.